Well, hello there. I'm here to talk to you about this series coming up called When Not Being Good Enough is Good Enough. And you don't have to look very far to find someone or something telling you that you're not good enough. You don't even have to get out of your own head, because every one of us has got this little internal critic who follows us around all day, every day. And he's never a happy chappy. He's always telling us why we're not good enough. He's commentating on our failure all the time, isn't he? But then you don't have to look very far either, in a book, a magazine, a Twitter feed, a TikTok, Instagram follower account, and you'll find someone or something telling you or implying that you're not good enough. There's 1,000 different ways that we are lured into the trap of comparing ourselves among ourselves, and we come up deficient and found wanting. And against all that pressure, we then find that there's this great temptation to try and make ourselves good enough. And probably the oldest and most dangerous of those temptations is religion in any of its forms. You can go back to the most ancient of religions like Buddhism, or the most recent of New Age cults, and they will all tell you 1,000 ways to make yourself better and make yourself good enough. And that's why I'm so excited about this little series, because hidden in this book, in the New Testament, there's a little letter by the Apostle Paul, which he wrote to his Galatian Christians almost 2,000 years ago. And they were under enormous pressure to go back to a religious system that was intent on telling them that they were not good enough and could never be good enough. And Galatians, even though there's 2,000 years of history that separates us, is still very powerful, dynamic message for us today. We're going to do a bit of a dance between that culture and that history 2,000 years ago, our culture and our current setting, and we'll find again that this message brings liberation and freedom to us, because it tells us that it's not a matter of making ourselves good enough. It's never about being good enough. In fact, the gospel is all about us not being good enough. And us not being good enough is actually good enough. So I hope you can join us. It's going to be videoed so that people can watch it later on. It's also going to be held live, obviously, COVID virus permitting, and we look forward to seeing you in one format or another. Thank you very much. God bless you. Bye-bye.